I've hit a bit of a brick wall with songwriting lately. For one reason or another, I just can't come up with anything I'm happy with. It's either too derivative of something else, too similar to something I've already written, or just not the vibe I'm looking for. I often look back to my younger self and wonder how the hell he was able to output so many things I'm still proud of at such volume. And it's a simple answer that deep down I've always known. He didn't care. He was just enjoying the process. He had no end goals. He didn't want to make some masterpiece that would blow everyone away. He didn't obsess over arbitrary, self-imposed guidelines and restrictions. He didn't even care if it was bad. He was just having fun in the present moment, putting one foot in front of the other. There's a big misconception about music, and that's that people gravitate towards certain genres, sounds, etc. And this is true to some extent, but even then it's informed by memories associated with certain sounds. Your music taste now is most likely interwoven with what you heard when you were young, or something you heard around the time of your best memories. There's songs that I should, on paper, not enjoy at all, but I do because of the time of my life when they came out. And on the other side of the coin, there's songs I should like, but I heard them at a time when life was monotonous and I wasn't really making any new memories. This goes for the artist as well. If your life is dull and uninteresting, your music will sound the same way to you. If you're out there living life and allowing new experiences in, you'll feel the difference in the studio. Artistry is very much holding a mirror up to your soul, and if there's nothing there, there'll be nothing in the project file either. It's an experiment to see if it was still possible. I let all of my songwriting principles fall to the wayside and just make something like I used to. I started out by copying the start of one of my really old songs. I'd usually try and avoid doing this, and as a result I'd usually come up with nothing. I'd usually try to force a chord progression into the song, and as a result I'd struggle to find one that fit the vibe and stop dead in my tracks. I'd usually try to mix certain instrument types in arbitrary positions and then wonder why the mix sounded wrong. You get the idea. I let go completely, and as a result wrote the song you're hearing now. Sounds exactly like something my older self would write, and it has the same magic to it too, and it only took me 40 minutes. It occurred to me while writing this video how many parallels there are between your art and your life. I often unintentionally put my walls up when writing, shying away from anything too emotionally resonant, and denying the piece the power it needs and deserves as a result. I do the same thing in my day-to-day. I've already talked en masse about how I force arbitrary conditions on myself that lead to nothing happening. I do the same thing in my life. I think the conclusion here is to get out of your own way, allow how you truly feel to the surface. Don't be afraid of breaking your own stupid self-imposed rules. They're just your self-consciousness trying to get in the way of something great. When you stop listening to your inner critic, everything flows way more. Opportunities open up to you. This song and this video are a testament to that.